Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and to part 2 of the Scarcroft Scramble. We're currently sitting at 4 over par, which is not my best golf, but we're on the 10th tee here, long par 4, well over 400 yards. So slapping a driver even though there's a wasp on me, and I've pulled it left and that's my excuse. That's wildly left as well. So far, in fact, that I was in the way of another group, so I couldn't actually film the shot, and I hit it from one set of trees to the right-hand trees, and now we're scuppered. 80 yards in, we've got a sand wedge, need to keep it under the trees. Failed at that, and you can see it bouncing up, and we're losing our marbles already. Couldn't even be bothered to set up the tripod properly for this one, and we've flubbed that a little bit, and we'll 2-putt for a 6 and walk off, and thank God Jim got some points on that hole. And just to add to things, we have now got a par 4 where I have no idea where we're going. We've got a 3-yard shoot to aim through the trees, and no idea what's down there. There is in fact a ditch, and I've hit it a bit left, and it's heading towards it. Whoops. And I found it. Now look at this nonsense here. I've sped it up, but have you ever seen such carnage? I've no idea what to do. I'll do well not to fall in the ditch, quite honestly, and do myself dirty. My turn then. And that's gone high, short and right. And we gave up on that quickly, so we need to get up and down for par here, and I would take that all day, quite honestly. Decent feel. Looking at 6 over par, and we've knocked that one in, so we'll move on again. Another fairly long par 4, probably about 380, I would think. Don't really want to be left as there's a ditch there, and it shows because I've leant back a bit, but I've managed to hit a decent one and it's taken a nice bounce to the left. And we found our way to the fairway. You can see the ditch and the trees on the left. You do not want to be there, that is real wilderness. So little 3/4 52 here. Hold off finish, but we have underestimated the amount of wind there is and left it short. And that should really have been in tight from there. However, my chipping is probably better than my putting, so probably got a better chance from here chipping than we do putting. Can we make a birdie and get back to 5 over? No. But we'll tap in for a 4, and I'm mad. So we now have a par 3 whilst Jim stares at the camera. What a guy. Put me in his backpack today. 175 yards, but downwind, so it's a full 9-iron. Struck it beautifully, but just hung it a little bit left, and it's actually deep, strangely enough. So leaving ourselves about 25 feet for birdie here. Yet again, nowhere near close enough to be really looking to make these, but in a scramble format you'd like to think you can give it a go without too many consequences. However, we haven't. Probably bobbled over my purse there, and that'll just be a tap in 3, so still 6 over. And now one of the best holes on the course, a sweeping left to right dogleg hole with par 5. And what the hell was that finish? A weird helicopter. I tried to hit a cut and I failed and just hit it gun barrel straight. And this is where it's ended up. So a massive pond in front of the green which you can just see in the distance, but we're not getting it over that, so we're just chipping out for position, which we've finally managed to do. Loving my time in the trees today. Unfortunately left myself in between yardages here and the pins at the back, so having to take a bit off this wedge. And with that being said, I have hung it out to the right a bit and also not hit it hard enough. Wet. It's not wet, I'm on the green, but I've got a 30-foot slider up the hill and yet again nowhere near birdie territory, so just trying to get this one as tight as I can. And lo and behold, we've done a good job as my mum slides onto screen with that ridiculous hat. Now possibly one of the toughest holes on the course, but also the most beautiful. 175 yard par 3, uphill, don't want to be left. So what have I done? I've gone right. Unfortunately, there's massive bunkers which I've gone in. And now I've got absolutely no chance of stopping it here. I need to land this in the rough and hope some miracles occur. And I've actually done a very good job of that, so much so that I've managed to leave it short, and I honestly can't believe how. But this isn't looking great. So a long sliding putt for par here. Well, it's not long really, but the way things are going, it might as well be 900 feet. Nope, that's power lipped, and we've got work left for Berg. Unfortunately, Ritsuko is in the way here, but we'll let her off because she's very nice. Can we knock in this bogey putt? Toys would be thrown out the pram, and we're getting clapped for a bogey. That just about tells you all you need to know about this round. And opportunities here. Honestly, was aiming at that left-hand bunker at this 290-yard par 4, but my feet are not telling that story. And I suppose that's what happens. It does look like I've got my head in my hands and I'm losing my mind. Partially true, but I was trying to see where my ball ended up, and it's actually part of the way up the 17th hole. So we're having to flop this because we've got no green to work with again, and done a reasonable job, but it's rolled on quite a bit. Difficult from there. Really needed to be doing better off the tee. However, we have a putt at birdie. Yet again, miles away. Not hold a single thing in this video so far, and we'll just add to that there. Yet again, a 3-footer knee knocker for par. If I had any nerves left by this point, which I do, fortunately we've held that, and on to the 17th. So still 6 over for the round. We're just trying to pipe one up the left-hand side here because everything feeds to the right according to Jim. I have no idea. And that's exactly what I've done. Should hopefully get lucky with 2 trees over on the left-hand side, but it's bouncing. Happy with that. And I have got away with it. I am right under the tree. However, it shouldn't really pose any problems, and quite honestly, I'm quite enjoying being in the shade because it's hot. So a little 90-yard shots. This is perfect for the sand wedge. Can we finally put something within holeable range, which for me is probably about 6 inches. But we've done it. Probably 12 feet with a bit of right to left here. Oh baby, we finally knocked one in. The relief is unreal, and I actually said I thought it was missing, so maybe I should just try that in future. On to the 18th then, another great finishing hole, 540 yard par 5, all downhill. And at this point, I just want to hit the ball as hard as I possibly can. Which I've done, and that is bonked. And we won't have that one back. It's turned out perfectly, and we actually only have 165 yards in. So that equates to about 350 yards off the tee, so take those treats. But we have not seized the day. We've pulled it left, and look where this has ended up. I'm on the back of the bunker, and honestly no idea how this is going to work. But I'll take that. I'm pleased. So I actually have a putt at birdie. Can we get to 5 under? 5 under. Give over, Johnny. 5 over. No, we can't. And we finished the round just as we started it. Frustrated, but thank you for watching. See you next time. And I hope you enjoyed it.